everyone. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. Let's get started at the top of your mat or space and come into a neutral position with your feet about hips-width distance apart. Inhale, bring your shoulders up, back, and down as you exhale. Shine your palms forward. If you'd like to, you can close your eyes as you settle into this present moment. Lift your chin a little bit and reach through the top of your head, lengthening through your spine. Inhale, reach your arms up and overhead. Bring your palms together, look towards your hands, and exhale, bring your hands to heart center, looking forward. Take a moment here. If you'd like to set an intention for your practice, I invite you to do so. If you're not sure what intention to set, maybe just set an intention to be as present as possible today with yourself. So anytime you find your mind wandering to other things you need to do today or later, just bring your awareness back to your present moment, back to your breath, back to your physical body in this moment. Give yourself this gift of presence today. On your next exhale, release your hands back down to your sides. And inhale, bring your arms up and overhead. Grab a hold of your right wrist with your left hand. And on an exhale, left side, really stretching through that right side body. Again, lifting through the crown of your head. One more big breath in through your nose. And as you exhale, come back and release your arms down by your sides. Take a breath here. Inhale through your nose. Lengthening through your spine. And exhale. Inhale, raise your arms up and overhead. And on your side, lengthening through that left side body. One more big breath here. Inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, release, coming back to stand up by your sides. Inhale, bring your arms up. Do right by your sides. And then inhale, come back up to center, twisting to the front. And left, lowering your arms. Inhale, come back to center, arms overhead. Right, lowering your arms. Inhale, arms up as you return to center. You twist towards the back. One more time each side. Inhale, come back to center, arms overhead. Twist towards the right. Inhale, come back towards center, arms overhead. Twist towards the left. Inhale, arms come up. And center. Check in with your intention if you set one. If your intention was presence, take a moment to note how you're feeling in your body today in this moment. Take a deep breath in through your nose and release your arms down by your sides, keeping your feet firmly planted where they are. Slowly start to swing your arms and rotate your torso from side to side. No need to make this a fast movement. Just warming up that spine today. Gently twisting from side to side, keeping your feet where they are. And then on your next exhale, come back. We'll take another variation of a side stretch. So this time, inhale your arms up and overhead. Grab with your right foot with your left foot. And again, keep your feet together and just stretch the way we did before. That's perfectly acceptable. Do whatever your body is calling for today. Really reaching through that left hand, stretching through that whole right side body. And then on an exhale, if you stepped behind, step your foot back to center. Release your arms down by your side. Take a breath, lifting your chin. And then inhale your arms up and overhead. Grab and tip over to the right, or if you'd like, step your right. Lean into that left. Stretch that whole right side body as you lean over towards the left. And then on an exhale, release. If your foot stepped, step it back to center. And release your arms down by your sides. If it feels good for you, maybe shake it and wiggle it out. Invite some organic movements into your body. And then inhale your arms up towards your hands. Bend your knees and exhale, fold forward, hinging from your hips. Your hands can come to rest on your shins or your thighs, or if you have more space today in your hamstrings, you can place your fingertips on the mat or your palms, depending on how much space you have. Breathe here. And then inhale, lengthen your spine, look forward. And this time, take your hands in. Twist your arms free. Again, no need to make these quick or forceful movements. If it doesn't feel good for you, don't do it. Everything I'm saying today is an invitation only. Listen to your body. Only you know what your experience feels like, so honor that. And then on the once you get back, untuck your chin gently and look forward. And then again, exhale to release your hands and step your hands and knees for tabletop pose. So here, make sure your wrists are directly in line with your shoulders, your knees are directly in line with your hips. Engage your core. And lift your gaze and look up. And then exhale, curl your chin into your chest. Gaze for cow pose. Exhale, curl your chin into your chest. Dropping your belly, looking up. And exhaling, curling in your chin to your chest. Organic movements as you inhale and as you exhale. Using your breath movements. However it would like to move today. And once you've finished your 2 rounds of tabletop, and inhale your right arm straight up. Feel free to stay here, or if you'd like to add on, you can inhale and also lift up your left leg like you're standing on the wall behind you. Hold for 1 breath. Chest, touch your knee to elbow or move your elbow. Inhale, extend your arm and leg out. We'll do that 2 more times. As you exhale, bring your knee towards your elbow. And as you inhale, straighten and lengthen. Last one. Inhale, straighten and lengthen. Down. Take a moment here. Notice if you feel any difference between your two sides, the side that was active and the side that hasn't yet been active but will be in just a moment. And let's try the other side. Inhale your left, shaking someone's hand. Again, feel free to stay right here. If you'd like to roll, take a breath, and then reach your, and then inhale, extend, open. Exhale, inhale, lengthen. Let's do one more. Elbow. And on an inhale, reach forward. Knee back. And again, take a breath here. Notice how that today. Take your right, so you can kind of move your right arm out of the way so you can swing that leg up in there. And you can come up onto your tippy fingers. Go up onto your fingertips. The more in line your joints are, the easier it's gonna be. It's not gonna take as much effort, and we want to find the balance between effort and ease here. We'll come into a low lunge, and if your back, have something you can, prop underneath there, like a cushion or a pillow or something, please feel free. Again, this is your practice, your body, whatever feels good for you. Inhale, reach your arms up and overhead if you'd like. Just keep them on your front thigh. Breathing deeply here. Really see if you can feel the with the bottom of your foot. Engaging your core. And then on the mat, shift your hips back. Front toes are flexing towards your front knee. Spine is lengthening and straight. Fingertips, if you have blocks or books or something you can put under your hands, if that's helpful, please do so. Again, only you know what you need. And then on an exhale, walk your hands forward, bringing the sole of your foot back to the earth. And again, inhale, bring your arms where they want to go, if it's overhead, maybe on your front thigh, whatever feels best for you today. And then breathe, really pressing that front foot into the earth, really engaging that core. And then on an mat, shift your hips back, peel that front foot off the mat, half splits one more time. Flexing your front toes to your front knee. Fingers forward. Tuck your back, lifting your back knee. You're going to use your hands and walk yourself over so you're facing the opposite direction. So now your left. Gently set down that back knee and untuck those back. Opposite side. So starting on your fingertips. Inhale. You can bring your hands to your thigh or reach them up overhead. Knee and ankle are in that alignment to make this more of a balance. Note where your shoulders are. Are they hunching forward because you're sitting on your computer all day? Can you squeeze your shoulder blades together to give yourself some space in your chest? And then shift your hips back, lengthening through your spine. Again, if you have books, blocks, anything to put under your hands to help give yourself some length, that might feel really nice. Lucky for you, it's a recording, so you can just pause this, come back. And then exhale, walk your hands forward, rebending the front knee. Inhale those arms up or to your front thigh, checking in with your shoulders, leaving space between your ears and your shoulders. And then exhale, fingertips to the mat. Shift your hips back, half splits. Toes come towards the front knee, lengthening through the spine. And then again, walk your hands forward. Sole of the foot on the earth. Tuck those back toes, lift the back knee. Start to walk back towards the other side, but stop in the middle. You might want to change how wide your feet are here. Find something that feels good for you. Your feet want to be mostly parallel, but again, check in with your body. If it feels better to have them a little bit toes pointed out or toes pointed in a little bit, that's cool. This is a wide-legged forward fold, so inhale, lengthen, look forward. And then exhale, release, folding forward. Again, if you'd like to, you can grab hold of opposite elbows here. Maybe gently sway from side to side. Checking back in with your intention if you set one. Perhaps your mind has started to wander. Can you bring it back to the present moment? Can you bring yourself back into your body right now? If you have your elbows on an exhale, release them. Inhale, lift halfway up. Again, hands to thighs or shins, flat back. And then on an exhale, fold forward once again. Inhale, walk your hands over towards your right foot for a little twist. And then on an exhale, release, walk your hands over towards your left foot for a twist. And on an exhale, come back to center. Place your left hand on the mat beneath your face, and then inhale, reach your right arm up towards the sky for a twist, maybe bending into your right knee a little bit. Might help to turn those left toes out a bit this time. Breathing, looking up towards your right hand, or down towards the ground if it doesn't feel very good in your neck to be looking up. And then on an exhale, release that right hand down. Switch it with your left, so put your right hand underneath your face, turn those right toes out just a little bit, and then inhale, lift the left arm up towards the sky for a twist. Again, maybe bending into that left knee a little bit. Listening to your body. If it doesn't feel good, don't do it. If you need to look at the ground, that's totally fine. And then on an exhale, release that left hand down. Take a moment. Maybe hold the opposite elbows again. Breathe deeply. Tucking your chin to your chest, bring your hands to your thighs or your shins. Inhale, slowly roll up halfway, flat back. And then untuck your chin and start to look forward. Take a breath here. Engaging your core, really squeezing into your hamstrings and glutes. Inhale, come all the way up to standing. Reach those arms up and out. Make a big star pose. And then exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Bring your legs together. Feet about hips width distance apart. For a little balance challenge, shift your weight into your right foot and then take the sole of your left foot to the inside of your right leg. You can leave your toes on the earth. Find your balance. If you feel balance with your toes on the earth, you can slide your left foot up to your shin. If you feel balance there, you can continue sliding your left foot up. Might need to use your hand to help it go above your knee. You don't want to put your foot on your knee. It's not the way knees are meant to go. So if you would like, you can bring your foot up above your knee or leave it below your knee. Just do not put your left foot on your right knee. And if you fall, it's okay. Be a tree. Trees blow in the wind all the time. Be flexible. And then as you're ready, exhale, release that left foot down. Maybe shake it out a little bit. And we'll try our balance on the other side. Inhale your arms up and overhead, palms together. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Shifting your weight onto your left foot. Again, start by just bringing the sole of your right foot to the inside of your left foot with your toes still on the earth. See how that feels. If it feels all right, maybe you want to go somewhere else. So slowly guide your foot up your left inner calf shin. It's kind of both, I guess. And if you're still wanting to go somewhere else, maybe you guide your right foot to the inside of your left thigh. Also noting that each side might be different. Something you can do on one side might not feel the same on the other side, and that's okay. Giving ourselves grace, showing up where we are today, is part of the practice of yoga. Breathe. Helps to focus your gaze on a single unmoving point in front of you. If you'd like an extra challenge, you can also try to close your eyes. Knowing that, again, if you fall, it's okay. No one's watching you. No one's judging you. We all fall down sometimes. The question is, will you get back up? Hopefully. And as you're ready, exhale, slowly start to release. Set that right foot down, shake it out, give it a little wiggle. And then with your feet hips-width distance apart, inhale, bring your arms up and overhead one more time. Palms together, overhead. And exhale, bending your knees, hinge forward, forward fold. Inhale again, halfway lift, hands to your thighs or shins. Slowly look forward with a flat back. And then exhale, tuck your chin into your chest, bend your knees, and find your way onto your seat. In your seat, bring the soles of your feet together with your knees out to the sides. This can be a lot for some people. If your hips are really tight, that's okay. Stay right here. If you're here and you're like, I feel nothing, take your fingertips to the mat and slowly, as you maintain that length through the top of your head, start to walk your fingertips forward. Once you find your spot, stay there and breathe. Breathing deeply in through your nose. If you exhale out through your mouth, it'll help activate your parasympathetic nervous system. So if you're feeling a lot of intense sensations in your hips because they're tight, exhale through your mouth. It will help lessen that fight or flight response in your brain of, oh my God, get me out of here. Also can be helpful to double the length of your exhale. So if you breathe in for a count of, let's say, 3, and then exhale for a count of 6 through your mouth, that will also help to activate that parasympathetic nervous system response and remind your brain, you're safe. There's no lion or tiger trying to eat you right now. You're just stretching. Gonna be fine. After you've been here for a moment, maybe you want to experiment with going a little deeper. Maybe not. Maybe that was enough for you. Wherever you are, just remembering to breathe and be present with whatever sensations are coming up for you. And then on an exhale, if you've walked your hands forward, slowly start to walk them back, coming back up to upright. Once we're all upright, take your hands to the outside of your knees and gently, slowly close your knees together like you're closing a book. Straighten your legs out in front of you, flexing your toes in towards your knees. Place your hands on either side of your hips. Lengthen through your top of your head. lifting that chin ever so slightly, engaging your core. Staff pose. Squeezing your shoulder blades together to really open that chest. And then inhale, bring your arms up and overhead, palms together, looking towards your hands. And as you exhale, lengthening through your spine, maybe bending your knees a little bit. Exhale, slowly fold forward. Wherever your hands land, stay there. A little forward fold. For a breath, keep your back straight. And then on an exhale, tuck your chin into your chest. Allow your spine to round. And notice how that feels. You might start to feel some sensations along the muscles along the spine. As you inhale, continuing to lengthen forward. And as you exhale, allowing that curvature of your spine to increase a little bit more. And if your knees are bent, maybe experiment with starting to straighten them a little bit. Again, if it doesn't feel good, don't do it. It's okay. And then on your next inhale, slowly start to roll back up vertebrae by vertebrae. Your head will be the last thing that comes back up. Taking your time. There's no rush here. And once you are all the way upright, again, placing your hands on either side of your hips, flexing your toes in towards your knees, lifting your chin, sitting up nice and tall, shoulder blades together, lengthening through the top of your head. And then on an exhale, however you would like to get there, you may lay down, or if you'd rather sit up for this last few minutes, you're welcome to do that as well. Get comfortable. If you are in a comfortable seat, inhale your arms up and overhead. Drop your right hand to the right. Inhale, lengthen through the left arm and reach over to the right. Inhale, come back to center. And do the same thing on the other side. So inhale, lift your arms overhead. Exhale, drop the left hand down to the left. Inhale, lengthen through the right as you lean over to the left. And then inhale, come back to center. You can rest your hands gently in your lap. Those of you that chose to lay down, inhale your arms overhead. Hold on to your right wrist in your left hand. And then just bring your both arms over to the left and bring both legs over to your left for what we call banana pose. So just a gentle side body stretch on the right for those laying down. Those seated, lengthening through the top of your head, lifting that chin a little bit, checking in with your breath and how your body's feeling today. Those laying down, on an exhale, come back to center, bringing your feet straight in a line with your arms. Switch the clasp of your hands, so hold on to your left wrist with your right hand. Move both arms over to the right. Move both legs over to the right. And feel a nice, relaxed side body stretch on that left side body for those laying down. And then come back to center, those laying down. Release your arms by your sides, palms facing up. Let your feet fall open to either side. Everyone, now check in with your breath. Notice where you're feeling the sensation of the breath the most. Perhaps it's in your belly, or maybe in your chest, perhaps the back of your throat. or in your nose. Wherever you're feeling the breath the most, bring your attention there. And just focus on the breath for the next few breaths. Those of you lying down, the invitation is to wiggle your fingers and toes and make the movement bigger to include your wrists and ankles. And as you're ready, roll over onto one side, using your bottom arm as a pillow, curling into yourself. Those seated, start to wiggle your fingers and your toes also. Those laying down, press your hand into the mat and gently help yourself back up into your seat. From your seat, inhale your arms up and overhead. Bring your palms to touch. Look towards your hands and exhale those hands to your heart center. Taking a moment here to check back in with your intention if you set one. And if your intention was presence, noticing how you feel in this moment, in your body. And take a moment to thank yourself for taking this time for yourself today. We often get so busy, we forget to take time for ourselves, to check in with ourselves and how we're feeling, both in our physical body and in our mind. So it's really nice to take some time to just be with ourselves and with our body and with our breath. So thank yourself for taking this time today. If your eyes are still closed, I invite you to flutter them open as you're ready. Thank you all so much for practicing with me today. I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful day. It's a beautiful day here in Brisbane, Australia, so wishing you some sunshine and warmth if that is not your experience today, and may you all find the joy in whatever you will do for the rest of your day. Thank you so much. Hope you all have a beautiful, beautiful day.